Morning all, welcome back. This is the second stream of the day for those that are watching the VOD back. We were on Formula Uno earlier on for our first race with Ferrari, so that'll be coming to the YouTube channel for you very soon. We are now realistic road to glorying as we have ourselves a transfer window to at least attempt to complete, if not get significantly further through. I'm going to need to take some names from the comment section for the board behind me as we progress through here so we can set up the next episode. I asked significantly prominent questions of the YouTube comment section last time around. No worries, guy. Good luck with the exam tomorrow, mate. Yeah, pretty much, Alfie. But ultimately, they got the result. Some great. I feel bad for both Landon. Yeah, I feel bad for both the drivers as well. It is all on the McLaren, but hopefully they learn from this and they won't put themselves in that position again. Thank you for continuing to resubscribe, even though you're on the Patreon, mate. It's very kind of you. It was an interesting end to the Grand Prix. That's without even factoring in Max's radio calls and his attempted overtake on Lewis. I'd be intrigued to see. I'd be intrigued to see if Max does get a penalty. Alfie's not only done that, he's gifted a sub as well, and it's gone to Numerical. Welcome to the channel, Numerical. Welcome to the gang, should I say? Very kind of you, Alfie. Thank you, mate. I don't think they'll let him off because of the lockup. The reason he locked up is because he went for a move that was never doable. He lost control of the car. IMO. IMO. Always got to add IMO on the end. Any sort of Formula One or footballing opinion, don't you, really? Hey, Barack, how are you, mate? Just putting the... You know it's bad when your own race engineer is calling you childish. Yeah, exactly. Top bounce from GP, sorry. I'm sure GB had great bounce too. Aston Martin won't be quite so happy. Just a point from Lance Stroll today, who outpaced Fernando Alonso, to be fair to him. Let's get the old heart rate monitor up and running, shall we? GP pay rise needed. I think he warrants it, to be honest, doesn't he? Not had the time yet to watch the MGH video. I'm going to watch it tonight, and then I can give you guys some feedback tomorrow, can't I? But yeah, an intense Hungarian Grand Prix weekend, to say the least. Right, let's turn the heart rate monitor on. I think the ... sums everyone up, to be honest. Sets up. Did I put that on the wrong way around? No? I don't think so. I don't think Red Bull need to put a curfew on Max at all. There we go. I don't think it's got anything to do with the sim racing. Max knows what he's doing. He's managed that sort of scenario before. I think people, specifically Crofty, was using that as an excuse when it's not necessary. There we go. Our remote is up and running. Let's get the comment section up of that video. Some names on the board behind me. Let's go with Tom JSB. Let's go with Unable YT. Let's go with that. Yes, we are still getting the new season started, Raheem. Is it MotoGP, Jamie? Oh, Formula E. Nah. Pass. Not for me. Not for me. Right, let's stop the music. Turn that loud boy off. Shut the window. Melt and record some content. Melting's probably going to happen first. Welcome back to the 4th season of the Realistic Road to Glory. We will be progressing further through the summer transfer window today, whether we end it today or don't. At present, at this exact moment in time and space, I don't know. There's a lot of games left in this particular month, 6 in total, although one of them is, of course, Preston in the Cup, which will probably sim. But there's some big games to be played today. We may well play Peterborough, Norwich and Luton and then see where we are with regards to transfers and finances and league position and results, etc. In the last episode, I asked you the question to make a decision with regards which of 2 options I brought in to the squad with my remaining finances available as it stands right now. You guys were rather overwhelming with your response and you were very much in favour of the more experienced and the higher rated Isaac Hayden. Can play at centre mid, can play at CDM, can play at centre back. Will come in for a sizable enough wage. It says 11 to 15,500 there. Now in my budget, I currently have 11,000 left, but there is 6 million left in the transfer budget that I could transfer into wage budget should we need it for the remainder of the season. So we are going to try and get Isaac Hayden in. He hopefully will join us as we agree a contract with him here. And then fingers crossed from there, I actually have a couple of other transfers I want to get done with regards to incoming loanees based on the feedback that you guys gave in the last episode as well. Something that I hadn't even considered until you left those comments. So do drop the video a like. Do make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. Do drop your feedback in the comment section down below once you've watched the video as well, because it evidently very much makes a difference. And let me say thank you to those that have already. That's Ben, that's Unable Whitey, and Tom. Thank you very much for your comments in the comment section down below. Right, I'm going to go and get this sorted, and then maybe we'll do some more. Hayden on a 1-year deal or a 2-year deal? I'll do 2 years. Good squad depth, isn't it? No release clause. Offer him 8 grand to remove the bonus. Okay. 8 grand and a signing bonus of £13,500. That suits me down to the ground. So let's do. Was it? How did I do it before? Signing on fee. £13,500. And then actually. Caught that wrong. No, I didn't. I got it just right. We can use that for the thumbnail. Let's add him to the squad list. So, cut and paste. CDM 71 rated. Isaac Hayden joins at 31 years of age, was it? On £8,000 a week on a 2-year deal. Yes. Yes. Hayden is Kingsley 2.0. I don't think so. I don't believe so. Let's put a play style on him. I have done the squad numbers as well. It's given him number 13. Give him a slightly different number. What's next free? 19. 19 will do. We'll advance as far as Borough. Isaac Hayden is in, and we did this in the last episode, but now officially walking through the door, having agreed contract terms. The new centre-back on loan from Toulouse, Ben Nelson's with us for 12 months. And he'll certainly add great depth to the backline. We actually added him to the shortlist, or to the spreadsheet in the last episode, so we could give you guys an accurate financial situation for moving forward. We now have done so. Isaac Hayden is in, 31 years of age, £8,000 a week on a 2-year deal. Will allow us the opportunity to sell him next year if we feel like we want to, or by all means another year just with that experience and quality as continual backup in the first team, as we expect Kirk Henderson to push on and grow again this season. Confirmation that goal of the season was won by Kusini Yengi for last year, the overhead kick, not the full team move that ended with Kusini Yengi. But speaking of the striker role, and in fact the forward roles in general, you guys in the comment section were rather adamant that you felt that I needed some extra bodies with regards maybe an alternative striking option between now and January if Cleary doesn't prove to be worth it. And also as better alternative options for the wide roles. Brophy now declining at 32 years of age down to 66. Brown was okay, but certainly not groundbreaking in the Championship in our first season at this level. And whilst we expect Dodds and Forrest to continue to grow, we do perhaps feel like we would like, or you guys in the comment section feel like you would like me to have an alternative option in a wide role that can make more of an impact off the bench. So I have a number of names on the shortlist with regards potential options in those positions. Jace Tyler-Novello is very good, but he is Cosenza's only striker, so I won't be doing that. As you can see, this team will not sell the players. He's too important to the club. However, Travis Dago at Lille is on the loan list in save. 70 rated, 6 foot tall, decent jumping, decent pace, dribbling of 73, finishing of 72, heading accuracy of 74. He might be someone we could consider in the striking role, although I'm going to certainly have a look slightly further through as well. With regards to wide roles, we have potentially Noah Chilvers, who might be joining the club in real life, but I don't know if he's really what we're looking for right now with regards to that back up to a wide role. There's Ayman Alria, who's a cam / centre forward, but is available on loan and can certainly play out wide with the pace that he possesses and the agility, etc. And he's got half-decent crossing of 64. There's Arvin Appiah, who is just a pace merchant on the loan list in save, who would be a hell of an option to bring on off the bench. I fear potentially gameplay breaking, but there's only one way to find that out, and that's to actually do something like that, isn't it, as a trial run. Jeffrey Schlupp could be available for loan from Crystal Palace as well, which would be an intriguing one. He has the rapid play style, but acceleration of 64 and sprint speed of 67 are anything but rapid. There's Sean Moore, who very much intrigues me, from West Ham. Pacey, good balance, 77 crossing on him as well as good short passing, ball control and dribbling. Actually, he really stands out, does Sean Moore. Sarmiento 73 rated, and at the moment we only have a highest rated player of 72, so by the laws of the save, we would not be able to bring Jeremy Sarmiento in. However, in the summer, he could be a very good player for us to potentially look at in the transfer window next year. And then I don't know if I had any right mids. Do I have any right mids on the shortlist? There was Francois Mug? I don't know how to pronounce his name, unfortunately. Very quick, very agile. Young at Ipswich, but if you compare him and the West Ham guy, the West Ham guy is significantly better with regards to his technical stats, whereas Francois is kind of pace and pace alone. When you talk about technical stats, though, Alex Gallardo is on the loan list at Real Betis. Again, no pace, but significantly impressive in the technical areas. So maybe Gallardo comes in and maybe plays a role at cam, and that moves Taylor Roberts out wide. I don't know. There's also Martial Godot at Fulham, who could be available on a loan. He looks like a decent player as well. Some pace, decent agility. Technical stats aren't as good as Sean Moore, but he's actually on quite a bit of wages as well. What is Sean Moore's wage currently? Let's have a look. Sean Moore is certainly the standout. There's also Lennon Miller, not for now, but for down the line. What a player at Torino currently. He's just moved there, so we can't do it now anyway, but he looks like someone we could certainly look to later in the save for sure. So I'm leaning towards Sean Moore. He's currently potentially on his way transfer-wise to someone else. So because that's in progress, I'm not going to waste any time. Let's try and get a loan deal. I can't get a loan deal for Sean Moore. Well, that's that one out the door then. So between my own thoughts, the comment section of chat on YouTube and Twitch, we will make a decision between Alria, Appiah, and the two right mids, Gallardo and Godot. There's plenty of opportunity for a number of different players to have an impact here. Taylor Richards is decent. Will be exactly what we're looking for a wide option. His crossing's only 60, but 60 can be trained. And because he's 70 rated, Gallardo would come in and just be better than him in that cam role. So it might be that Richards' role in the side changes, but only because of the availability of others in the market. It's a very intriguing decision to be made. Not one I was expecting to have to make, but one that we are going to. And also we need to figure out what to do striker-wise as well. We'll go and play Peterborough first because, well, it's Peterborough. Saint-Étienne have bid for last season's player of the season, Kelland Watts. Now, Saint-Étienne are a French side in the top division in France. At least they were in the top division in France. They did get relegated in real life not long ago. Are they back in the top division in France? They are not. Saint-Étienne are Ligue 2. And as a result, I'll be rejecting that bid. Thank you very much. I did, Ben, yes. What do we think about Travis Dago, chat? Some pace, some agility, decent finishing, dribbling's okay, long shots are decent, shot power's high. Do we loan him as a potential alternative option to Cleary if Cleary doesn't work? And then what the hell do we do with a wide roll? I think Schlupp's probably just too old, so I'll take Schlupp out. But Gallardo's probably too good to turn down for a cam roll, isn't he? Joe Hugill, 73, too highly rated. Too highly rated. We could potentially loan to buy. Is it when you... I don't know as I've ever actually done a loan to buy. When you loan to buy, are you definitely committing to that sale? Is it a mandatory or is it an optional? It is mandatory. No, it's optional. That helps. Red Panda, thank you for the follow, mate. It is optional, is it? Okay. Well, we will look... I think we'll look to loan to buy him then. So let me move another £1 million into the wage budget. And then we will look to... bring some more players in.
Hi guys, I think we're ready for questions now.
No worries, ads. Thank you for the follow, Black and White. I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you? Just done my pre-match press conference. Here is the pre-match report for our local rivals, Peterborough United, who've lost their first game of the season. We, of course, were successful in ours with a 1-0 win over Hull in the last episode yesterday. We do have a press conference question to come to you here. This one comes from Charles the Brick, who says, is top half your aim this year? What about a cup run? Mid-table would be a decent aim this year. We have significantly improved the squad and are looking to do so yet further still with these loan signings. So I'm hoping to aim for mid-table. If top half comes around, then we're delighted. And we'll see what happens with regards to our form. There is definitely the potential in the team to challenge for a top half finish this year to then kick on for maybe playoffs in season 5. But we shall take it one game at a time, 1 month and transfer window at a time, and see where we are. Let me just double check that I've got these questions saved. Going on vacation tomorrow to the Belgian Grand Prix. Enjoy it, Doc. Switch by Sørensen to set us off today. You will notice throughout the course of the episode that squad numbers have been altered now for this season as a result of players breaking into the first team, a result of players falling by the wayside and switching to reserve roles. We have altered a number of our shirt numbers. Whether they live up to those new shirt numbers remains to be seen. Certainly there is the potential that some could still yet be replaced in the starting lineup by the end of the season, if not by the end of the window or by January. There are a number of players that are going to have to perform to keep their spot in the club, let alone the 11. Jensen Weir does really well twice to tackle the ball back. A feisty local derby challenge there from him in the midfield as well, but Borough on the attack early doors here. Here's Donnelly. Now turn back to Kyprianou. Donnelly again. Just gets past one. Can't get past Kirk though. And we'll get rid of it. Thank you very much. Might be a decent counter-attack here if Dodds keeps going. Which he has done. And Sørensen's bundling his way through. But he can't get the ball. Back. 250 kilometres and 3,500 elevation gain in 3 days. Your legs will fall off. You'll be glad of the sit down when you get to the racetrack. Guindo. Inside to Collins. Couldn't quite get there. Latafe. Ooh, I like the idea. The execution not quite so good. Everything seems to be coming through Dodds at the moment on this right-hand side. We will try and get Forrest involved on the other side of the pitch when we can. Dodds will look for Lasse Sørensen again here, though, and this is a great counter-attack if we can find someone in the middle in amber and black, which we can, but I don't know whether that was a shot from Yengi or a tackle from the defender, but it's ended up in the keeper's hands. Well up, Kellen Watts, proving exactly why we turned down the bid from Saint Etienne. I think we're good enough for a top half finish. If we play the way that we did at the end of last season, if we put the survival form together for a full year, there's no reason why we can't be top half by the end of the year. Harenbrock into Poku. Wide to Donnelly. And around the corner perhaps. He's got many an option. Ben Osborne steps in. That's what we moved him back to left back to do. Richards gets that to Dodds nicely, and still we build down this right hand side. Dodds looking for the run of Weir behind the lines. Oh, maybe I should have played that over the top. Excellent little midfield splitting run from Jensen Weir. Guindo, I'll have that. Dodds says tar very much. Jensen Weir through that gap. That's nicely done. And here's Lasse Sørensen now. It didn't work a moment ago. It's working this time. Sørensen will lift this looking for Cassini Yengi, who's in behind here. Yengi needs support. It is there in the middle if he can find it, but Cricklow does very well to get a block on it. No goal for Cambridge yet. Dodds with the delivery. Fontan scored in the last episode, and Fontan scores again. Jose Fontan, the only man to score a goal for us in the Championship this season. 2 corners, 2 goals, and hopefully 3 points. I like Jose Fontan. Dodds isn't really tall, no. It's the exact same goal-scoring animation that Kellen Watt scored with last season as well. He is 5'10", which isn't short, but it's also not tall. I don't have a massively tall team, to be fair. It doesn't help that my forward players are all about 6 foot or less as well. Lovely spin by Davies in behind here. Kellen Watts is going to come across though, and Kellen Watts gets a firm foot to it. Well, switch looking for Dodds. Oh, not sure about that touch though, Dylan. I'm in trouble. I'm in real trouble. Outnumbered a little bit here. Goal scorer Jose Fontan chasing shadows. Did get his foot in on a shadow though. Guindo. Latafe. Sorensen can't quite get it off him. Sorensen still trying. Here's Davies now. And Guindo again. Collins. Latafe. I'll have that. I won't have that. Poku won't have a goal though. Jack Stevens with a good save. Still holding down his new #1 shirt. Jack Stevens. We do have Kellen Rose brought in on loan from Aberdeen. We actually signed him for a single season because the game is the game. But he's, in our minds, in theory, on loan. And he will play a number of games for us this season, Rose, in cup competitions. Oh, it's a good block. It looked like it was dangerous for Kusini Yengi, but it's not to be. Davies out to Guindo, sorry. Fontan was a free agent, I believe. Sid. Back on Twitch today. Alright, chill. He's decided he just wants to dribble around everyone from kickoff here. Peterborough man, but Ben Osborne's in the way. Ben Osborne's actually going. Oh, I tell you who else might be going. Kwame Poku. Is that a red card? It's not a yellow. Wow. That was strong, to say the least. Now, he'll be in trouble on this left-hand side. So actually, even though in the first half we prioritised a lot of our attacking play down the right flank, with Poku now on a yellow card, maybe we'll give it a go down the left and give him an awkward situation to deal with on the odd occasion. That said, here he comes now, moving forward, and he'll be much more comfortable with the ball at his feet like this than he is trying to throw in a diving challenge. Tries to fancy, doesn't work. Osborne trying to clear it, and now eventually does. And Kusini Yengi could get to that first. He can't quite make it. Unfortunately, Dornelli does well. Robert Andrich has moved to Arsenal, as you can see, top left. The only thing we care about happening top left is the fact that it still says Cambridge 1, Peterborough 0, and it might well not much longer. It doesn't. Davies Berries, Borough 1, Cambridge 1, Meep. Fuck. That one's on me. I cannot get out of the habit of playing out from the back. Not goals I can see because of it. Listen, that was supposed to go to the midfielder. Never mind. Jensen Weir does end up with the ball at his feet. Loses it. There's Guindo. Great first touch to work the space, and then elects not to cross it. Collins now from the edge of the box. Or Poku, lucky to be on the pitch perhaps after that Hefty challenge earlier, and Davies and Borough have turned it around. Peterborough 2, Cambridge United 1, and that's not necessarily the start to the second half we were after, to be completely honest. Meep times 2. Who the fuck is Davies? Isaac Davies, the striker, 73 rated. Fuck. Ah, Arauca, that was it. Thank you, Barak. Jose Fontan was from Arauca, not from Valencia. My bad. Sørensen into Jensen Weir. Gets away really well. Please be onside. Dodds was. Dodds turns nicely. Runners all around. Ball into Sørensen, looking for Cassini Yengi. Yengi has options. It's Taylor Richards. And Forrest now. Forrest to Osborne. Osborne's delivery apparently was a shot. Okay. Excellent cross, sir. We'll have that. Callum Watts was up well. Kwame Poku's changing the game at the minute. It's safe. Out to Gindo. Down the line. Oh, he's absolutely sold me. Van der Beek just scored for... Oh my God. For Plymouth. It just popped up in the top of my screen. If Donny van der Beek has signed for Plymouth in this save, then all plans of a realistic RTG have gone right out the window, haven't they? Donny van der Beek at Plymouth Argyle. Wayne Rooney using his Manchester United connections rather evidently. Wow. It's not something I expected to see in this transfer window. Henderson threw that gap nicely to Forrest. Here comes Osborne. And Yengi's in the middle. It's going to go out for a corner is what it's going to do. Well, so far this season, corners have been our best option at scoring goals. So, Mr. Fontan, where are you, mate? There he is. It's not gone in. Who's Ken Taylor, Tom? No. Gimme. This to Marcus Brown. Oh, the defender read it so easily. That was unbelievable footwork. Burrows finds Randall. Watts away. Can we deny them the corner? No. Randall used the hand. Tart. Oh yeah, Kenneth Taylor. Sorry. Sørensen. Alajizi leaves his man for dead. Alajizi's done brilliantly there, and then given the ball away with his next touch, which is not the ideal. Indo forward again. He's loved to get down the line. How many times you step in with a play like that and they just don't win the ball? We were all waiting for the penalty. Let's not lie. Collins, the man whose 2 goals at the moment are the difference. No, it was Davies that scored 2 goals. It's Davies that's got a bloody hat-trick now. Okay, the first goal was on me, entirely avoidable. The next 2, just really good play from our opposition. Davies, 56. Davies, 62. Davies, 90. We take the lead against our rivals, but unfortunately the first defeat at our brand new home ground, or brand newly improved home ground, couldn't have come against the worst opposition, could it? A hat-trick for Isaac Davies? Bollocks. The last time I played FUT was like 3 years ago, Barrett, if not longer, I think.
Have you got time for a few questions? Thanks, that's...
Jensen Weir is now 73. And peaked. Got a horrible feeling it's not actually going to register our capacity, our upgrade in the ground. Either that or it just doesn't think we're selling that many tickets yet. We shall quickly get through the cup game in the Carabao Cup against Preston. You can see their 11 there. It's a 5-2-1-2. We're going to play this with, or sim this with, the rotated side, which has new Loney Nelson in it, and new goalkeeper Rose, as well as Isaac Hayden and Dreger too. Cleary with the opportunity to maybe get himself on the score sheet, which he does after just 4 minutes. Jensen Weir off the bench to win it for us in the second half. We're through to the next round of the Carabao Cup, which will add an extra fixture to the shortlist, but also some prize money to the coffers. Right, time then to make a loan signing before we have the Norwich game, I think. Where'd he go? Dago. Let's have a look at Dago, see what his potential is. Dago, Travis Dago. Potential of 76. Valued at 2.2 million on £11,500 a week. Alright, let's loan to buy then, shall we? At your guys' discretion. For a 1 year loan. Wage wise, I'd like to only pay 40 if you're okay with that. Okay, 50 then. 55? Okay, 55. And a transfer fee. Remove the sell-on clause, and I'll pay... He's valued at 2 point something, but if you'll let me have him for 1.85... Oh, 2.45 if there's no sell-on fee. Okay. 2.15? Alright. We'll have to wait and go for Dago again then. Playing hardball. Right, winger then. But it's not even winger, is it? Technically, it's right mid. In the shape of Alex Collado. Let's bring Collado in on loan. Basic terms, please. Just a 1-year deal. If you let me pay just 35% of his wages, that'd be lovely. You want me to pay 60? Can I have 50? 50's fine. What's he on? 13.5. So that's 6,750. We would pay for Alex Collado if we can get him in. Watford would like Jack McKenzie. Did Watford get promoted? They didn't, did they? Watford are in our division still. They are. They're right next to me in the bloody league. Yeah, I'm saying no to Watford. Ooh, intriguing. Norwich start Liam Lee against us. Their latest signing from Cambridge United. Liam Bennett is on the bench, as well as players like Fastnacht, Patson Daka's on the bench as well. Reyes, their backup goalkeeper's on the bench. Solis is 76 rated and very, very good. Norwich looking to get themselves into the Premier League this time around if they can. We're looking to stay in this league and then move further forward in the table if we possibly can. I'm going to take Fontan out for nobody because I quite clearly haven't managed my squad well enough between the midweek cup game and this one. So that'll be the 11 then. Cleary asked to start, and to be fair, probably could have justified it if I hadn't ballsed my squad management up. Certainly something to pay closer attention to moving forward. We have a loan bid in that is being mulled over by Alex Collado. We tried to loan to buy the striker from Lille, but couldn't agree terms, so we shall have to go back in for that, and hopefully we'll be able to go back to Carrow Road here and get ourselves some points, because I'd like a bit of a response to that defeat to Peterborough, thank you. Only if we have a plan on the plan of buying that current loan player, Jamie. That player is not mine, then I will not sign them permanently. Rephrase, if that player is not mine, then I won't factor in that overall rating. But quite frankly... Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you said Groves. Osborne into Henderson. Close down quickly. Henderson's still there through that gap. He gets away well. Looking for what would have been a tasty ball. Well, I mean, I've intercepted that. And it's just bounced straight off his foot and gone straight to the Norwich man. Liam Lee gets tackled here. And quite frankly, it's not a foul, is it? Let's be honest, ref. But the referee deciding that it was. We had many a disagreement with Championship referees last season. And, well, we've started this season with a bit of disgruntlement as well, haven't we? But never mind. Richards will get this forward to Forrest. And if we can find a way past the defender, then maybe there's the opportunity of a goal on the counter-attack. Looking for Taylor Richards, and I got that all wrong. The answer is no. No opportunity for a counter-attack. We'll do a press conference question soon, Ben, don't worry. Legendary says with sliders. No, Jamie. Kamara and Fisher. And Kamara again. Diakite. Oh, Jack. That's not Jack Stevens' fault, really. That is the game screwing him over. Why it's given him that animation when the ball is straight at him absolutely baffles me. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jack. That's not your fault, mate. That is rough, to say the least. I've had issues with goalkeeping animations for 2 or 3 years now in the game, and they continue to be a pain in the backside. Legendary to make it more difficult with sliders. More realistic gameplay. Ref, thank you. Right, play that short. Supposed to go to Watts first time, but never mind. Osborne now. Taylor's there. Taylor Richards with a good first touch, a good second touch, a good third touch. How's his fourth? Really, really good. And back into the middle. Oh, surely! We're level! It's an excellent save from the goalkeeper initially, but Kusini Yengi is not to be denied. He won't score many easier goals this season, but we have responded with genuine quality. Lovely first effort from Forrest, I think it was, in the middle. And Kusini Yengi just getting the better of Angus Gunn. Again, perhaps slightly questionable goalkeeping animation there from the game, but just after 6 minutes, we are 1 BS goal apiece and back to where we started. Level pegging. Kamara and Fisher forcing him backwards. Oh, that's a nice little ball that was played quicker than I anticipated. Kamara. We get to that with Taylor? We can't. Liam Lee finds Sørensen, and here's Liam Lee again. We know he's good at dribbling, but his end product wasn't that great when he was with us, Liam Lee, which is why he's not with us anymore. He's going to find Borja Sainz here. And he has an end product. That one, just a quality finish. Norwich 2, Cambridge 1. This is the sort of scenario last season that saw us replace Jack Stevens, but we won't rush to anything this time. Jenny. Kirk Henderson out wide nicely. Forrest looking to spin in behind his man, which he's done very, very well indeed. Still going here. Sam Forrest. Delivery's decent. Taylor Richards completely missed the ball. And I mean completely missed the ball. He swung and missed at that. I don't really know how he's not made contact with it. The ball in is sensational from Forrest. Yengi can't quite get there. It falls to Taylor Richards, who takes a touch. And of course, in, again, typical FIFA fashion, that touch goes through his own kneecap, meaning he then can't have the shot. Nice one! Nice one. Okay, well, we'll try from the... Oh, a free kick. Not too sure what we got a free kick for, but we shall float it towards the back post. And maybe we can get someone on the end of it. That is not a 3.5 bar powered free kick into the box, is it, really? I feel like I'm getting screwed over here, don't you, chat? And now Borja Sainz will break through to try and make it 3, which thankfully my own heart rate levels. He doesn't. Yengi to Sørensen. Never mind. Oi, oi, oi. Waheem, thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub, mate. Welcome to the gang, my dude. I don't have competitive mode on, no. Give me fucking Kirk Henderson. Jesus Christ. Kamara. Oh, it's that stupid animation again. This time he actually gets to the ball, though. Forrest. And Richards. Richards on the run. Gonna need Kirk in the middle, I think. There he is. Henderson with a nice first touch. Quickly forward to Cassini Yengi. Forrest in a good position. There goes Taylor Richards. It will inadvertently find Ben Osborne, who will float it in. Dangerous to the near post. Can Cassini win this header? Well, that's not exactly how I envisaged us getting the ball in towards goal, but in towards goal it goes. Richards back here to Henderson. There's not much room here at all, is there? Gets quickly to Forrest. Beat your man. Well done, Sam. Can you find a teammate this time? I think that just hit Yengi. It hit him in the hand. We're going to be 2-1 down at half-time. It's been a hell of a game against Norwich so far with plenty of action. Most of the action has been Norwich City scoring more goals than we have.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Nice touch by Sainz. And Diakite. Jose Fontan does really well. Thanks for the follow, Scott. Welcome to the channel, mate. Pretty even game, to be fair. Forrest, Henderson, Liam Lee closing him down quickly. Drive this out wide. Wasn't really as hardly struck as I anticipated, just firmly struck. We're looking to break beyond the line though. Sørensen actually shows a good first touch for the first time in his career. Dodds has not really got anywhere to go here. Taylor Richards will look for... It's my fault for playing a through ball, not a ball to feet. Diakite looking to run all the way around the outside of the defensive line here, which is doing so very well indeed. Still killing me off. Got plenty in support. One of which is Borja Sainz. Draws the save out to Jack Stevens. A good stop by the goalkeeper. Liam Lee off now for them, thank Christ. Last thing I wanted was him scoring against us today. Although they brought on Solis in his place, who were 77 or 79 rated as one of the best players in the entire division. So, oh well. Hopefully he has a quiet half an hour or so. It's Hills and McLean. It's also come off the bench for them here. And now Solis. Good tackle by Henderson. Solis still runs on. And Stevens makes the save. And we will ensure that they don't have a third goal. Sammy Dodds used his foot there and not his hand. He did indeed. You're going to make a run for me, Taylor? You just go stand there. Lovely footwork by Dodds, though. Excellent stuff. That was shit. Fontaine with a switch out to Forrest. Take and touch and turn is good. Yengi and Osborne. No! Why would you play that to him? Supposed to go to Taylor. Taylor was literally in then. Montoya driven into Solis. To Montoya again. And inside to Borja Sainz. Diakite. They're falling over each other in the middle to try and get a goal. I just have nowhere to go in there. He's offside. Thank you for the follow, GS7. Welcome to the channel, mate. Oh, now you don't have any fucking options on the bench, do you, Ches? No. Hey, Zachary, how are you, mate? Sorensen's beating his man. Forrest is on the run. It's not Forrest, it's Dodds. And he's going to get the better of Montoya here. No, he's not. Rucker. It's a lovely ball. And a great first time pass as well. Diakite goes for it. Strong save by Stevens. Had to get there to keep us in it. 20 minutes to go. We've made a change. Brought Jack McKenzie on at the back for retiring Jose Fontan. Jack McKenzie, really the only player on the bench I could call upon earlier than the last 10 minutes or so to make a genuine impact here, unfortunately. My mismanagement of the squad costing me the opportunity to try and change the game here with 20 minutes to go. A couple of individual mistakes from me, both on and off the pitch, evidently affecting our ability to challenge. Jack Stevens' ability to make saves, however, has not been affected. And continually, he makes save after save. Solis is going to find the ball here to Gibbs. Gibbs to Solis again. And Stevens with another save. A corner on the other side then, Norwich. How about that? How do you fancy it? Here you go. Their fifth corner of the game. We are yet to have one. Now Jose Fontan's not on the pitch to score it for me anyway. Then, oh God, another bloody Norwich corner. And I don't know if we're going to get one back here. Ball Sainz. Good block by McKenzie. Oh, I've got nowhere to go. So we had to turn around and go back the way we were coming from. Options inside though. I'll lift this with Dodds. Looking for Yengi. Taylor Richards will get to it. He's gotten to it well through that gap was Dodds, but how Borja Sainz has stuck out a leg there is absolutely beyond me. Sometimes the interception stat on players is just an absolute myth, isn't it? Interceptions of 10. Yeah, okay. Read everything perfectly and put in an exceptionally timed challenge. Alright, sweet. Solis, Borja Sainz. If he scores now as well, I'll be really pissed. Well, I've won the ball there, and it's still gone back to the Norwich man. I'm not having fun right now. Here's Daka. Good block. Norwich corner, anyone? Fuck my life. What are Borja Sainz' interception stats? That's what I want to know. Attributes. 40 fucking 6. Cool. Sainz again. And Kamara. And Gibbs. Well in. Away we go. Not long left. Really not long left. Looking for Reyes Cleary. Pokes that brilliantly through the gap for Dodds. Dylan Dodds racing away. He did something fantastic for us against Southampton last season. He's picked up Richards here. And here's Forrest. Oh, turn and then kick the ball, mate. That's what I asked you to do. Oh, I could have nipped in there, though. Never mind. We're going to lose to Norwich. Same way we lost to Peterborough. Like my life. Oh, has he overdone it? He has, and he gets away with it. So lucky, Norwich. That was the game there and then for the equalising taking. Jensen Weir getting forward. Need to find the right ball. Gibbs with the interception. Game over. I had no other option but to try and play a pass to one of the two players forward with me there. It's an excellent challenge by Sorensen, who unfortunately slid into it with a hand after he'd done so, although the referee apparently took a an issue with the actual challenge itself, which I thought was absolutely fine. It will be a 2-1 defeat to Norwich on the back of a 3-1 defeat to Peterborough. I certainly need to be better if we're to avoid another relegation battle this season, but we have every opportunity for the rest of the season to be better.
We'd like to ask you some questions about the match. Thank you for...
What? What's a joke? Right, training plan. Let's make sure we're sorted for the next game, shall we? £6 prize money, lovely. Right, let's add Alex Gallardo to this list. Oh, it's 6,750, wasn't it, on a 1 year deal? How old was he? How old are you, Alex? 26, wasn't it? Or 27? 27. Made that yellow. Alex Gallardo joins on loan from Real Betis. Out of favour in Spain. Very much in favour here in England for us. He's a player that absolutely has the quality to dictate the play in a central area, and his technical ability will be a step above the majority of the rest of the league, actually. Even though he's only 72 rated, he's going to be particularly important for us, I feel, in that central area. Interested in a couple of the youth players, or not youth players, the Patreon players. Gallardo straight into the starting lineup, and Richards now onto the bench. Managed my squad much better this time, although Anderson's still struggling, bless him. We do have another press conference question, which is actually in regards to what we are going to do in this save. It's from Shandon Ashfanthorpe Lewis. Long username, man. With Reyes Cleary seemingly becoming a flop after chance, isn't it a bit risky giving him until January to prove himself? Will put a lot of pressure on Yengi to deliver. Agreed. Surely a third striker will help lift the performance of Cleary and give you another option. Agreed. And with the third press conference question in mind as well from Elliot, says, with loan players becoming a regularity in your transfer strategy, do you have any plans to invoke any buy clauses? Well, as you well know now, we are trying to loan to buy what's his face from Lille, where I said, Dago, I failed last time because couldn't agree terms properly. Now I'm going to make sure I get it right, and we will loan to buy Dago. If he impresses, then we will make the loan move permanent. They didn't even want to agree 55% last time. They will do this time. And a transfer fee of, last time they rejected about 2.25 million. So I'll offer 2.3 to start, and they will accept. Now that's only an optional fee, of course. If we elect to not sign Travis Dago because we think he's not what we're after, or that we've progressed beyond the point of where he'd be a go-to and we actually have our sights set on someone even better as a striker to come in and replace Yengi as starting striker and sell Reyes Cleary on, then we can do so and only lose the wage money for Dago. So that's the plan currently. We're now match day against Luton Town. It doesn't get any easier today, but such is life in the Championship. We shall go to the press conference to give everybody a boost, and hopefully Alex Collado can have just as good a debut as Jose Fontan did. Luton have won all 4 of their opening games. You can see by the average rating of each department how strong their side is. John Duran up top is going to be sensational. Ross Barkley was one of the top goal scorers and assist getters in the entire league last year, and they were gutted not to go up Luton Town. They're in a playoff position at the moment. You imagine that they have aspirations of automatic promotion back to the Premier League, whereas we have aspirations of staying in this division so that in future seasons we have the opportunity of going to the Premier League. But this one is not going to be easy. Collado, however, starts. Doesn't have any play styles, but technically he is very, very, very good. So we shall hope he can deliver. Always use it in a future episode, Ben. We'll be recording another one tomorrow, of course. Henderson, who has now grown up to 71 rated. Osborne getting forward. You could see the fullback coming towards me, and I just waited a little bit to see if the space opened up to find the ball into the man down the line. Kellen Watts intercepts that brilliantly. Henderson still can't find the ball down the line to Sam Forrest, but we are trying our best to work an opportunity down that left-hand side. With Luton playing the formation they are, it's not going to be easy to work opportunities here against them. Just nod that back to the goalkeeper. That wasn't a shot, by the way. It was an intentional nod back by the defender. Then hopefully we can have a decent recovery from that last result. Firing it into Dodds. Dodds will turn and look for Jensen Weir again. Weir has options out wide, including Lasse Sørensen. Sørensen getting down the line and into a crossing position and runs straight into Alfie Doty. Then Julie gives me a corner. Thank you, mate. Well then, guess who we're looking for from the corner? Here he is. He doesn't quite get there. Alfie Doty makes up for his mistake and recovers the ball for his team. That's annoying. Leslie Ugachukwu in their midfield, a name I hadn't noticed when they first showed the lineup.
Happy birthday to Nathan Walker, celebrating his birthday today.
I love that. Jensen Weir does really well. And then we'll look to step away. Run straight into fucking Leslie. Well in, Ben Osborne. Well in front of Collado. Spread it left. Sorry, spread it right with his left foot. With my brain thinking he's left-footed. Alan Campbell wins it back. And McAtee. McAtee forward to Doty. Gets the better of Lasse Sørensen. Lasse Sørensen is the joint highest rated player at the club, or was until Jensen Weir grew to 73. but he really doesn't play like one of the best players at the club. That'll be a corner for Luton Town. It was very nerve-wracking at the near post, but Stevens got his toe to it, delivered in and cleared away by Jensen Weir. Even though Weir is now 73, the ruling that we instigated was that we take the highest rated rating of a player at the beginning of the window as the marquee for our potential signings. Caiado's in behind here. Alex Caiado draws the save out of Melier. Can Dodds get to that first? He can. He's kept it in play brilliantly. And Yengi has options here, one of which is Caiado again, who will look to find the space and on this occasion just can't quite do it. Positive run though from him. Positive move. Shame about the finish. Well in, Caiado. Not got the strength, though, unfortunately, to hold off the Luton man. But I anticipate Barkley driving around the outside there. Would not give me the man I wanted to change to. That's a sensational goal. I find that a lot at the moment. When I don't use the right stick and flick to a certain man, when I use LB to change to the player the game thinks is close enough to the ball to make an impact, if there's a, like in this build-up, I think it's Kirk Henderson, is always right there, like backing off but in front of the man. And it gave me the guy there and the guy there and the guy there and never fucking Kirk. By which point, they've progressed so much further down the field that you can't actually react in time. Oh, look, watch the build-up. Is it Kirk? Yeah, I'm trying to switch to Kirk on his shoulder here. Kirk Henderson, who's just above the man in possession. Because he's clearly running towards the ball there, but it gave me the number 8. It gave me the number 4. It gave me the other defender with the blue boots up there. It would not give me Kirk, no matter what I did, to try and close him down. By which point I switched to Kellen Watts, who can't get there in time. And it's over there. They play a 1-2, and he smashed it top bins. Having some frustrations with the gameplay today, and it's costing us a number of results. Jesus. Went for me there, didn't he? A 1-2 with Dodds. He's there again. Sorensen could go again, and has done. And Dodds has just kicked it off the pitch. That's sick. That's a hell of a ball by Ross Barkley. McAtee brings it down on his chest and has alternative options, and he's actually going to go all the way back to Reece Burke. Ross Barkley would be absolutely livid with that. Reece Burke forward to Alan Campbell, out wide to Doherty. I'll have that. Solid challenge. Keep it in play, please. Why I wasn't allowed to do anything with Lasse Sørensen there after I made the challenge, I don't know. They're going to score a second, aren't they? Oh, the game is having one today. You make a challenge with Lasse Sørensen, and it makes you run at it with someone else, even though Sørensen stood right next to the football. And then that someone else, at the pace and angle they're running in at, can't take a first touch that keeps possession, so we're in a position again! Right. Well, we would have expected to lose to Norwich. We would have expected to lose to Luton. The overall result is not necessarily surprising. But the manner in which it's happening is particularly pissing me off. Dodds. Weir. Dodds again. Sørensen. Kellen Watts is forward in a attacking position and gives it away. Ref, half time please. Fuck off. Free kick for Luton. In stoppage time in the first half. They're going to take it short, and the ref better blow his half-time bloody whistle, I tell you. Ross Barkley. Oh, please. Thank you. It's got nothing to do with the goalkeeper. Well in, Sam Forrest. Lovely turn. Defender trying to get back to me. Kusini Yengi in the middle. Kusini Yengi looked for. Kusini Yengi found. Kusini Yengi doesn't score because Meslier... Have I got a pen? No, they've got a free kick fan ball. Of course they have. Brilliant. Brilliant. At this point, they're just laughing at me. Didn't even let me have the corner. Fucking knew it. Free kick for Luton. Barkley short to Doherty, who's going to have the pace of everybody in my team. Leslie. Back to Mengi. Picked off by Yengi. Mengi to Yengi. Yengi's first touch is so bad it goes directly to a Luton man who just... Like, if you're going to let me intercept it, don't let me intercept it, but then still give it to the opposition. Because I have no control over that, do I? Can we intercept this, please? No. Don't need to, thankfully. Sorensen, Dodds, Sorensen again, Jensen Weir. This is excellent. It's absolutely superb. Yengi, Sam Forrest, runners, Alex Collado in the box. Alex Collado needs the support. It is arriving, but there's just too many Luton defenders around to find the pass we need. It was brilliant build-up play. And Luton, with their 5 at the back formation, just outnumbering me back there. Of course he finds that pass. Campbell. Jensen Weir can't get there. Sparkley, I tried to show him one way. He went the other. Kellen Watts intercepts that well. Osborne looking for Henderson. And into Collado. 40 Yengi. Runners. Go on, Sam. Oh. Nicely intercepted by Jensen Weir. And Dodds. The only real option was Lasse Sørensen. Dodds could go again. I've asked him to. He will do, and we'll find him. Dodds in. Dodds around the corner. Dodds with a delivery. Yengi's trying to get there. Is that a corner? It's a goal kick. It's just not going my way today on the pitch, is it? At all. We'll take Sørensen off because he's got a yellow, and I'd hate to go down to 10 men. And we'll bring Richards on for Forrest on the left-hand side to hopefully make an impact with a good left-footed cross. Challenge for that Drager. Everybody ended up on the floor. Their man got up first, because of course he did. I love that. Well in, Jensen. Take your time. Keeps. Osborne and Richards. All right. Henderson. Osborne. Can we find the ball to Richards? Yes, we can. Richards getting in behind. This is what we brought him off the bench to do. Looking for Cassini Yengi, who does get there first. And Melier with the most ridiculous stop. Corner Cambridge. Dodds delivers. There's Fontan. They've got Leslie Ugochukwu underneath it for the second time today. Callado's going to nod this down to a teammate. And it has 3 Cambridge players look at it as it flies to the Luton man. Oh, I know it's already hot enough with the weather at the minute, but I am getting hot-headed here, playing as well. Oh, you just knew that free kick was coming too. 9 minutes to go. We're definitely going to lose to Luton, just as we definitely lost to Norwich, and we definitely lost to Peterborough. Cool story. John Duran doesn't make it 3. Thanks for the follow, Habe. I'm not the follow, the resub. Appreciate it, mate. What is that first touch, pal? Jensen Weir. Nice little ball around the corner. Not much room. Jensen Weir's gone again, though. It's Yengi that's played in. Weir has not kept that run going. Now he does. Spins nicely. Jensen Weir. There's nowhere to go. Can't get there. Tosi's just too quick. Thank you. Gallardo, looking for Yengi. Richards. Weir gets there first. Osborne. Advantage played. Going our way. It's Weir again. It's just too many Luton men everywhere on the pitch. I cannot cope with them. Whether offensively or defensively, Luton have just always had a man extra everywhere on the pitch. As we said earlier, you would have expected us to lose to Luton. You would have expected us to lose to Norwich. But the manner in which the defeats have come is particularly frustrating. We do have 2 more sim games to bring to you in this month of August, which we will do so. A simmed one against Bristol City, and then I can't remember who it was at the end of the month off the top of my head, but 1 win in the opening day, followed by 1 win in the Carabao Cup, but 3 further defeats in the Championship. Sees us start the season not as well as we'd hoped we would, is probably the fairest way to phrase it, but we're not in the relegation zone, and whilst that continues to be the case, we shall just be happy enough, I think. We'll sort the training plan out, and then we should, hopefully, have that other young striker join us before the next game. You're rubbish. You're rubbish. You're rubbish. You might not be. You're rubbish. You're rubbish. You're rubbish. You're rubbish. And you're rubbish. Jesus Christ, 23 to 31 starting rating. I just have to see how good that is, or how bad that is. .29 rated centre-back. Because he has the stats for a winger. 5'10", he's a winger. 21 defending. His stats are literally the worst. His defensive stats are literally the worst bits about him. Why? What? Why? Just, like, what the fuck? How is that coming back as a centre-back? 23 stand tackle, 25 slide. I don't care if he likes to play centre-back. He's fucking shit at it. Well, the next match day against Bristol City, where we could very much do with some positive results, please. They lost their first 3 games of the season. They've won their last 2. Our form is kind of polar opposite, really. But hopefully we're able to get a result here. We do not. Yengi with a goal back, effectively, as it happens, as Kadewere gave them a second-minute lead. We are improving this team, but it is not currently improving as quick as we might like it to. Vizela, no, you're not having Sam Forrest. I'm sorry, you're rubbish. Travis Dago is in on a 1-year loan move. We have the opportunity to potentially purchase him if we would like to, if he's any good by the end of the season. There's only one way to find out, and that's to play him in the Cup coming up next against Bolton. Good evening, Ben. Kayado's stamina is proving to be a bit of an issue. Stamina 56. Let's train that. If I can. I cannot. Good. Travis Dago is in. What are we paying him a week? Can't remember. So on 11.5, we were paying 55% of that. Oh, I can't remember. I have to go back on the YouTube VOD to get a figure. Bear with me. Scrolling back to the negotiations. That's a press conference. Is this it? 6,900, 6,325, 6,325 we're paying. 6,325. Uh, 70 rated. How old was he? 21. 21. What did I say? 6,325. Fucking Nora. Thanks for following the best dream. Welcome to the channel, mate. Cadiz. Cadon't. Right, Carabao Cup against Bolton, a side that we had quite the battle with in the early stages of this save. They're missing Williams through suspension. They actually don't have that great a side. They are back in League One at the moment, and that's my starting lineup, as you can quite clearly see there. And we should get a win here, and we do by 2-0. Cleary scores, then Yengi comes off the bench for Brophy, and Yengi scores as well. Both strikers firing. We did have Dago on the bench for that game, but my assistant elected not to play him, which is fine. I'll go and make sure that everybody's up to scratch so that we don't lose more stamina for players that we want to be fit and raring to go for the next game. And then hopefully we can pick up something against Blackpool, because quite frankly, we need to. £9,000. Right, match day against Blackpool then. Up top, starting for them, Lavery, who in real life is now a Cambridge United player. Wasn't part or up with the power curve for us to have signed him in this save, however, so we didn't. They have half-decent side, Blackpool. They're a side that are in League One in real life. And, well, don't really look like they're going to get themselves out of it anytime soon. But they're in the Championship in this save. And, of course, in a 1-0 defeat in a game where we had more chances, it's that man Lavery that grabs the goal. Right, so after an excellent start to the season on the pitch with the win against Hull, we have then gone on to lose our next 5 straight games. Lovely. Good. All right. We don't want to be in a relegation battle this season. I'm sure we won't be. And moving forward, we will make sure that we are significantly better on the pitch. We have had some difficult fixtures today. That said, it would have been nice to have picked up something against Bristol City or Blackpool. The other three, you can understand why we lost, but those last two, it would have been nice to have picked up something. The Carabao Cup's going well, though. We can beat Championship opposition in that with Preston, and not bad League One opposition that had the better of us historically in the save there. It's not a very straightforward month of September either, is it? Middlesbrough, Blackburn, Leeds, Southampton, Burnley. Oh, Burnley's actually the cup game. There you go. Sorry. Bugger. Right. We are up against it at the moment. It looks like it's going to be a particularly tough start to the season. But then when the fixtures ease off, our season begins. It's not gone well. I'm sure you'll agree. I'm sure you understand why, however. Let's go and finish the transfer window, shall we? Cameron Archer to Palermo is currently the second biggest deal of the window so far. The only one involving English-based teams as we head into transfer deadline day. Make that not the only one involving English-based teams. Franck Kessié joins Liverpool. Interest in German. Hull would like Jack McKenzie. Hull can get lost. Watford were interested in him as well, but absolutely not. Patrick Schick has gone from Tottenham to Borussia Mönchengladbach. Tottenham have also sold another striker in Giuliano Simeone to Torino for 27.5 million, which is intriguing. Jordan Millwood, one of our Patreon players, has moved. Yander Emmanuel, one of our Patreon players, has moved. Jay Stansfield, a player I've got on loan in FM. Loans in this... oh, dearie me. Okay, hello, Dusan Vlahovic. Real Madrid for £111 million. Okay. Antonio Silva, 52 million to Aston Villa. Luca Romero moves to Bayern Munich. But two of the biggest three deals of the transfer deadline day all told involved in that third hour. Edouard Mendy moves back to Ligue 1. Morgan Gibbs White goes to La Liga for £34.4 million. Hakan Calhanoglu to Manchester United is an intriguing one for 45.9 at 32 years of age. Another Patreon player move there, Stuart Lynn, goes to PSG from Dundalk. Of course. Okay, two big deals that we haven't seen there. Daniel Marlin to Chelsea for 61.1 million. Christian Romero out of Tottenham as well. 58.5. Tottenham are turning into a selling club here, it seems. Wesley Fofana leaves Chelsea as well. As they bought in Daniel Marlin, they sell Fofana. I hope for Tottenham fans' sake they have actually signed someone in this window, because it looks like they're absolutely gutting their squad. I'll go and sort out the Patreon spreadsheet and then we'll have a full transfer history roundup. Alright, bear with. I'm not going to be able to see chat for a little moment because I'm going to be doing this. Liam is still at Atalanta. Martin is still at Ipswich. We still have Cosenza there. We still have Brighton there. Sean White is no longer at Aston Villa. Sean is now at Mallorca. Andrew is still at Cosenza. Interest was shown in Andrew, but he didn't go anywhere by the looks of things. That should be green, cheers. Rejected a move to Everton and Stade Rennais. Interesting. Blacker still at FC Barcelona. Yander moved to Bretois. Stade Bretois 29. That'll be green then. Gareth McDonald from Swansea to Sevilla. That says Devia, cheers, well done. No, that's That's not what we wanted. Joe is now at Liverpool. Ben is still at Atleti. Ben is still at Atleti. Atletico Madrid. Bear is still... Oh, Bear is also at Atleti. No, Bear's still at Roma. My bad. We have Dallas at Fenerbahce still. Emma at Marseille still. Hold on, just... Jordan's still at Mainz. Lachlan's still at Inter. He's still at Vallecano. Ollie's moved to Mallorca as well. Intriguingly. Jaden. Jaden is at PSV. Seb's still at Real Sociedad. That's a red one. Dundalk to PSG is a really intriguing one. Myers to Bayern Munich, still at Bayern Munich. Caldwell at Lille. Caldwell, where are you? Yeah. Caldwell still at Lille. Davison at Freiburg. Besic at... Actually, no, Besic just moved to Rot-Weiss Essen. Oh, no, yeah, no, he hasn't. Never mind, completely ignore me, I'm doing the wrong one. Still at Rot-Weiss Essen. Nolan at left back? Where's Nolan at left back? Celtic, okay. Intriguing. Brandon is still at Real Betis. Brannan still at Fiorentina. Oh. Cameron is now at Atletico Madrid. Nice. Still at Sassuolo there. David at Udinese. How many of these loan deals actually? I don't think so, are they? No. Jordan Celta Vigo, I think he did already. Jordan Barlow, yes, Celta Vigo. Matt Green. Oh, Matt. Was Matt the one that disappeared off the list? Oh no, he's there, look, Atalanta. One of those. You freaking idiot. Michael St. Ledger, still at Royal Antwerp. Grasso, still at Villarreal. Nick, still at Augsburg. Still a thing. Camera's still at TSG. Alfie's got to move to Athletic Bilbao. Nice. Bit of a step up from Grimsby Town, isn't it? Athletic Bilbao, to be completely honest. James Tourish, now at Cagliari. Lots of moves, actually, in this window, isn't there? Apart from Jay Jackson, who's still at... still at Leyton Orient. Jordan to Feyenoord. Owen's still at Orlando City. Dan Jordan. That's Daniel Violent. Dan Jordan's going to be down here. Still at Stuttgart. Other Daniel is... They like Daniels, apparently, at Stuttgart. Bailey's still at RCD Mallorca. Danny's still at Crawley. Liam is still at... I've done that. Bailey's still at RCD Mallorca. Liam Taylor also at Mallorca. Aaron Hamilton, where are you on the list? Aaron Hamilton. Celta Vigo? No, Hoffenheim. Intriguing. Oh no, Aaron. That's Robin. Aha! There we go. Where's Robin gone? Robin's still at Celta Vigo. Alright, sick. Well done, Chess. You fucking idiot. Right, nearly done. Oh, is that Stade Rennais? Stade de Reims. Oh, Stade Rennais is a red badge, isn't it? August Abrams has a club again. After getting released by Borussia Dortmund. Stade de Reims. That's intriguing. Josh, still at Valencia. Michael. Wolves now. Wolves, not Watford. Kasadu, Leipzig. Nice. There really are loads of moves. I like this. Loads of moves in this save this season. And this just loads of moves in this save, actually, more accurately. Where's Josh? Where's Josh? Josh Barnes. No, still at Valencia. I've done that one. Okay, let's go. Tobias is still at Sounders. Sinho still at West Ham. Sin still at Stockport. Julio still at Villarreal. Wimps also still at Villarreal. Chris Taylor still at Atleti. Aidan still at Stade Rennais. Ad's still at Stade Rennais. Millie moved, didn't he? Millie to... is it just... How to put that? Hamburger SV. Hamburger SV. Joe... He's moved to Freiburg. It's finally left Mansfield. Let's see. Freiburg. Daz had been released by Southampton and now signed by RC Lens. RC Leans, apparently, as I type it. Nathan has also been signed by RC Lens, intriguingly. Cole's still at Rangers and Ad's still at Dortmund. Right, let me just sort the colours out on those then. So that, and that are all green. That, red. Atleti, Udinese, Atalanta, Bilbao, Cagliari, Feyenoord, green, and the rest should be red. Okay, good. None of them were loans, right? Let's just double check that none of them were loans. Transfer. Oh yeah. Oh, they rejected him anyway. Transfer. 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 Oh, turn down City. Wow. Transfer. Okay. Move that back. No. Back over there. Holy moly. Right. That one. So your transfer hub... No, not your transfer hub. So your transfer history for the window all told. That Vlahovic one was the biggest move. Šeško's finally left Leipzig to go to Leverkusen, so a move within Germany. Darwin Núñez is back in the Premier League. Crystal Palace splashing £92.3 million. Lois Openda. So Leipzig lose Šeško and Openda in the same window. Juventus, his destination. Cole Palmer to Napoli. Barella to Juventus. Szoboszlai to Arsenal. Baldanzi to Villa. Tottenham have signed someone. It was Emmanuel Ugarte, 69.5. Schlotterbeck to Arsenal. Kim Min-jae to Juventus. Is it Matt O'Reilly? I'll say it's Matt O'Reilly. Please tell me it's Matt O'Reilly. Okay, cool. He's not even there anymore. Matt O'Reilly moves to Frankfurt. Daniel Marlon we saw. Fratesi to Roma. Adeyemi to PSG. Lisandro Martinez leaves Manchester United. Gabriel leaves Arsenal. We saw Romero. Bremer was sold at Juventus, and Romero was evidently their replacement on deadline day. So Tottenham are missing a centre-back now, I imagine. Grealish back to the Premier League to Fulham. Backward step for his career. Trubin to Inter. Silva we saw. Kimmich to Napoli. Palacios to Roma. Fioman to Fiorentina. Parisi to Monaco. Jurrien Timbers left Arsenal. Núñez leaves Manchester City, and Messi to Marseille. Mukoko to Leipzig, so they have brought in another striker. Jean-Claire Todibo to Lens. Noah Lang to Dortmund, finally leaving PSV, as he tends to not do actually in career modes. Vanderson to Napoli. Samuele Ricci to Leicester City, decent signing for them. Baumgartner to Chelsea. Vermeeren to Girona. Getraud to Bologna. Boubacar Kamara to Lens. Lens have been active in this window. Wesley Fofana left Chelsea. Kessie we saw. Martel to Vallecano, Joao Cancelo to Atleti. Rico Lewis to Arsenal is an intriguing one. And Cucho Hernandez to Fiorentina is the final one on the list at £38.7 million. I'm happy with the business that we did. With Collado coming in. With Fontan coming in. With Dreger, Hayden, Richards, Dago and Rose coming in. We've significantly strengthened the squad depth, whilst improving the starting lineup in a couple of areas as well. But is it going to be enough to see us ultimately, eventually, not be involved in a relegation fight? It's not been a great start to the season. I'll freely admit that. But quite literally, the only way is up. And up we hope to go. With regards to your Patreon players, there's been quite a lot of moves actually in this most recent window. You can see that Sean White has moved to Mallorca from Aston Villa. Just you imagine to stand a better chance of getting some first-team football. Yander we saw move to Bretois. Joe's moved from Hull to Liverpool, intriguingly. That should say 67, not 57. Swansea to Sevilla. Gareth swapping the south of Wales for the south of Spain. There's a move to Mallorca from Ollie Windle to join up with a couple of other Patreon players. PSV the destination for Jaden Corker. PSG we saw Dundalk to PSG for Stuart Lynn. Celtic's an intriguing one from Notts County to Celtic for Nolan Ross. Atleti from Mirandes, so move within Spain for Cameron. Udinese, the destination from Fenerbahce for David Simpson. Atalanta from Turkey for Matt Green, so both of them moving to Serie A from Turkey. Grimsby to Athletic Bilbao is an intriguing one. Cagliari from Colchester is equally interesting. Feyenoord from Swindon for Jordan. Hoffenheim from Everton for Aaron Hamilton. Stade de Reims from he's being released from Dortmund for August Abrams, so he now has a new club. Watford to Wolves. Jamshedpur to Leipzig for Akashnodu, who's very much fallen on his feet now. Obviously, you saw Leipzig selling a couple of strikers. Wrexham to Hamburg for Millie. Freiburg from Mansfield for Joe. And then Lons, we mentioned, were busy in the window. Both Daz, who'd been released by Southampton, finding a club again in Lens, and Nathan, for the first time, Nathan was, I believe, the only remaining free agent on the list, and he now has a club, as in original free agent on the list, and he now has a club. He's gone and joined Daz, and we'll be battling with Daz for a first-team spot. Both of them left wingers, both of them late 60s, so that'll be an intriguing battle. That is your transfer window. That's all from me for today, and tomorrow, we hope it gets better, but with that fixture list, I'm not even sure that it does, you know. It's probably going to be there that we start to pick up points. And more importantly, probably there as well. What a tough championship season this is going to be. It already is. I need goals. I need clean sheets. We find ourselves asking for the same things as we did last season. So hopefully, eventually, we can find them. I'll see you tomorrow. End that recording. That is RTG S4 2. It's 6:15, so we're not going to edit that now. I will edit that tomorrow morning before I go live. Delta, thank you for the very late follow at the end of the stream. I appreciate it. And we might hit edit RTG. The schedule for next week, Daniel, sees us live every day other than Wednesday and Saturday. So I can do that for you here. Edit schedule. So add stream. F124 driver career on F124. We'll try and start at about 11. Specific day, add another. So that will be Monday, and that says Drover career chairs. Well done. So that'll be Monday, and Tuesday, and Thursday, and Sunday, and then we will have FC24 career mode on FC20. On FC24, 3 p.m. for 3 hours-ish, on Monday, on Tuesday, on Thursday, and on Sunday. And then it will be F124 Open Lobbies and Creator Series. From 12 o'clock for 9 hours on Friday. So that is your stream schedule for the upcoming week. We'll start with the driver career tomorrow, and then we will move into FC. And then Tuesday we'll start with the driver career, and we'll move into FC. Wednesday I'm off. Thursday we'll start with the driver career and head into FC. Friday will be, we might have to make an FC video there, I'm not sure. And then I'm off Saturday, and then Sunday will be F1 driver career heading into FC. That is your stream schedule for the next week. Let me see if I can send you on a raid to anyone. Fabio is live right now. So let's send you over to Fabio over on F124, currently doing a Grand Prix at Spa, actually. He came across to me and told me I was a sweat the other day. So head over to Fabio and tell him that we think he's a sweat or just tell him that you think he's sweating Spa already. Just say sweating Spa already. We'll send you over to Fabio. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Go and join Fabs for some fun racing on F124. I'll see you back here for F124 and FC24 tomorrow, and hopefully we can have a better day on the pitch, because I need it. All right, bye bye.